So, how do you organize your day for maximum productivity? Stay tuned and I'll give you 3 hints. So, how do you organize your day for maximum productivity? I'm going to talk about 3 things you can do, one of which is going to seem a bit counterintuitive, but 2 are going to require a little extra planning. First, think about time blocking. What is time blocking? Time blocking is setting aside a block of time. Maybe you can follow the Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes, or maybe an hour and a half, which is the most I would recommend time blocking for. And then group tasks, related tasks into that time block so that you're getting related things done. Oftentimes what we do is we're looking at our email and we're actually using it as a distraction because we don't want to think about whatever it is we're working on. Or maybe we're scrolling through our social media just to get a distracting break. If you've blocked time for specific tasks, it's so much easier to stay focused on those important things that you're working on, knowing that in 30 minutes or an hour and a half, you're going to actually give yourself a little time to do some of the other stuff. Another hint about time blocking, don't have your email open when you're doing this, unless your task is specifically email oriented. Why is that? Your email is somebody else's to-do list for you. So you need to stay focused on that task. I actually have a virtual assistant who looks through my email every morning, and she sends me on Slack the things that are important. Then when I'm ready, I go into Slack, I see what I need to respond to, and I take care of it in a time block, just like I'm recommending that you do. Second, this also requires a little bit of planning, is take all of the tasks that you have in front of you and put them through an Eisenhower Matrix. It is a 4-block matrix. So you look at a task and you decide, is it urgent and is it important? If it's urgent and it's important, then you put it in the upper left-hand block and you do that one first. You look at it and you say, it is urgent, but it's not important. Then what you want to do is you put that in the block below. That's something that you can delegate to somebody else. What if it's urgent? It's not urgent, but it is important. You know, those reports that maybe you have to get done. Then you schedule those, getting back to your time block, but put those on your calendar and then discipline yourself to get it done at the time that you've designated. Finally, if it's not urgent and it's not important, take it off your to-do list. Last but not least, make sure that you're scheduling downtime. Now, this is going to seem a little counterintuitive because we believe that if we're being paid for 8 hours of work, we have to be working constantly for 8 hours. But downtime is important because, one, sometimes you just have to slow down to think through what you're working on to make sure that you're being most effective. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes downtime for me is just going to read a book, but I schedule those things so that I can get away. If I'm worked up about a project, it helps me to calm down so I can come back to the work in a better state of mind. Also, part of downtime is at the end of the day, clear your desk, organize your papers, look at your calendar for tomorrow, and get things ready for you to start fresh in the morning. All of those can factor into your downtime. So what are the 3 things? 1, look at your tasks, see what can be grouped together, and block time for them. 2, use the Eisenhower Matrix to prioritize your work so that you get what's important and urgent done first. You schedule what's important but not urgent, and you delegate those things which are urgent but not important. Finally, and you get the stuff off of your list that you don't even need to be doing, like scrolling through your social media. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. Finally, make sure that you're scheduling and making downtime, because that's really important, because we have to reset ourselves, whether it's at the end of the day or even breaks during the middle of the day. These are actually very important for productivity. Now, if you like this content, go ahead, click the bell and subscribe to our channel so that you are notified every time we have new content, just like this. Ciao!